Hello, Randi Rain here, and I'm finally getting around to doing this Radio Shack Sherman tank. I've had this tank for quite some time now, and I keep putting it off for various reasons. I guess mainly because it's going to be a lot of work. It's missing the treads, it's missing both battery doors, the cannon part here is cracked, barely hanging on. Don't even know if it works or not. I've actually had people ask me when I was going to do this tank, and they also let me know that you can buy treads for this tank. So it's going to have some really cool treads, and it's a really cool tank. Reminds me of Kelly's Heroes. But first I need to get it working, so let me get at it. Alright, I'm pretty sure this little latching thing's broke here too. I don't think this little tiny thing is what you're supposed to turn. There must have been another piece to it that broke off. The other thing I don't see is any screws besides these two. Well, okay. Well, there you go. That takes that. Well, how in the world do you get into this thing? Oh, wow. It's up top. Didn't even notice the screws up top. I see a cracked doohickey right here. Right off the bat, a cracked doohickey. Oh, I guess the turret can turn? Oh, I wonder if that's like the firing. It moves back and forth as it fires. So there is a fire. Instead of going backwards, there's a fire. Ah, I bet you that. Yep, that's the fire. That's the bang. That is loud. Get this antenna off of here. Why are there so many screws that are not doing anything? No idea what that's supposed to do. How in the world do you get this light out of there? Does this come off? It does. Yes, that's what's going on. I don't know what the hell. Someone's done something here. Looks like it's been tried to super glue it back together. This thing's annoying me. I can always solder that back. Well, this is a little bit dangerous, but not that it needs this, but alright, I'm going to come back to this. I think I'm going to start back here. I mean, like, maybe I can take these off too. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many different screws on this thing. Where are you going? Huh. I see tape. I think there's just tape holding that gearbox together. Ah, look at all that. A A lot of brass gears in there. A couple plastic ones. I can tell you with this wire jumping from here to the two motors that they don't reverse. One just stops. Here's another different type of screw. Man, they use a lot of different types of screws here. Rather nice. So we'll have a look at these gears. That one right there is cracking. This one. So is that one. That's all though. Everything else looks good. No place to grab. I don't really want to grab there, but I'll try that. Gotcha. Ah, but I can't because of those. Son of a gun. Got that one. There. Yep, that's an idle gear. That's fine. So is this one. That's going to be fine. It's going to be that little sucker right there. And I've got the gear, but I'm going to use this one because I'm going to have to drill it out just a tad. And there's more plastic left on this one. It's a little tall. Cut it down some. I'm going to go ahead and take this electronics all out of here. I got to clean all this anyway. Alright, I've been giving everything a good cleaning. I think it's time to start putting some of it back together. I tested this light bulb and it works. I have a feeling they had something else planned here. And then they just kind of gave up on it. Because this section makes no sense whatsoever. For one thing, they were going to put a screw here probably. But there's no post to put it onto. There's some things here, and what is this? Right there. There. Before I put anything else back together, I should look in here, see what we got going on. I can see tape right here. Old tape. One. Craziness. Yeah, we got something going on here. Yep, I'm seeing some cracked gears. Probably not this one. It's an idle gear. Yep, that one's fine. Whatever's on this motor, I'm sure is gone. Yep, that's gone. But I see problems here. What do we got going on? Oh, okay. I think I can fix this though. That one looks good. It's this little worm drive here. I like these little things. Where can I get some of those? See how that one's cracked. Alright, here's an 8-tooth. I've got one of these little worm drives. It went like that. I'm going to try to just melt it back. Turn that crack into liquid. So before I can put this thing back together, I'm going to have to fix that. And I 3D printed this. That is really darn close. Now I have some very thin CA glue. My vacuum chamber doesn't get all the bubbles out, so that's why I do the bombs away method, and it's going to spread all over this thing. And you're supposed to fill from the bottom up, and yeah. I'm actually about 4 feet above it right now. Here it goes, bombs away. Missed. Alright, I'm going to hold up there. I'm going to work it. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Here we go again. Bombs away. Ooh, nailed it. Now it's the battery door for the remote. It's hard to see because it's clear resin that I printed it out on. But I built it up on clay and then built a reservoir around it. And it's going to be a squeeze mold. And this is just going to be 1/2 of it. Come on, baby. I'm just going with this Onyx Fast. Well, it's black. I can say that much. It works, and it's black. This is the part I've been wanting to do for a while. Pull. Oh, that's cool. Can you believe I can't find this washer at a local hardware store? I mean, it's even just close. A 3/4 inch washer with a 1/4 inch hole would be just fine. I can't find that. Oh, you go online, I can find it. Sure, but it's ridiculous. I found a grommet. I can either trim off part of it and one of the sides should work. And I'm not making a rubber washer. Sure, I could easily make that. But come on. I think my real only option is shoe goo. This stuff has a solvent in it, and it will kind of melt this plastic a little bit. So it's going to stick to there. It's kind of made for sticking to rubber. So I have refurbished 6 Radio Shack tanks. 4 of them remote control like this one, and this by far is the best remote control one that I've done. I'm very tempted to keep it. I really like the tracks. I really like that you can shoot even though you are losing the ability to go backwards, which you kind of need sometimes. But it's really just not the scale that I keep. So this is on eBay right now, but you want to see it in action, so here it is. Well, that's it. This is on eBay right now if you want to go put a bid down, help the channel out, get a remote controlled tank that's in perfect working order. So if you like this video, I sure would appreciate a big thumbs up. If you want to see more stuff, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people here. These are the patrons. These are the people helping me out, and I couldn't do any of this stuff without them, and I thank them oh so very much. It's impossible for me to do this stuff without these people, and they're the ones that keep the channel going. So if you want to become a patron, help keep the channel going, please check out the links below. If not, you can go get you a tank, or you can just watch, or all that. Anyway, thanks for watching.